Because when that white boy stepped at me, tough wasn't even on my mind. I'm in Dollaz Penitentiary, right? I go to the chow hall. One thing about it, I was the chow hall champion, right? This back when they used to give you rice and beans a lot of times of the week. They give you a bunch of rice on your joint. This when they was counting your portions. You know how shake the dip on you in jail. Mm-hmm. This one they was just hitting that joint. They was hitting it like this. So I go to the joint, so I'm running down there. But when I ran down there, it was about 10 people in line because you know how when they hit the doors early, they hit your tier, you first to go. So you run, you know what I mean? I go down the joint, I run down the chow hall, right? So it's this white boy there. He got a little size on it, but I ain't paying attention. So I just walk through, because here go the wall where everybody lined up, but I walk from the wall, walk through a couple of the tables and walk in front. He walked right up. Yo, my man, what you doing? Right? I'll never forget, he was an Irish boy from Pittsburgh, right? I'm like, what you mean what I'm doing? He like, what the f you doing busting me? And I seen he was ready to get loud. And I knew I ain't want no smoke with this guy. He was a big guy. Looked like he operate weights.
So
straight up,
I'm asking you a question.
So now when he said it, right, the chow hall wasn't crowded, but more people starting to come in. And I'm like, God damn, a rep on the line. So the easiest thing to do was to push eject, right? Like a tape player. Push eject. So I said, no, I ain't even, you know what? My bad, yeah, because you ain't gonna be busting nobody. I didn't want this dude to keep going on because he was gonna blast me. And if we got in the fisticuffs, it would have been a problem right there. Because I'm little, he's dude big as shit, big white boy, right? And he looked like he was just like in an Irish mob or some type of shit. Whatever he had going on in Pittsburgh, it was some serious shit. Because I seen him on the yard a couple times and people respected him. But I'm like, oh shit, right? So I'm like, no, my fault, man. I ain't mean to do. He said, yeah, don't be fussing no. I took my ass and went right back to the back of the line because more people came. I went to back of them because I ain't wanted to keep going. I wanted to die down real quick. Because if this scene would have been took and they would have transcribed the scene, I'd have had to fuck my jacket up.
Beginning of the bid or end of the bid?
That was at the beginning.
Wow.
At the end, and I knew not to jump the line.
In the beginning, you not wilding, poking this?
No, you don't be doing all that. I'm trying to get out of jail. Because when that white boy stepped at me, tough wasn't even on my mind. My whole thing was about, listen, it was like when he stepped, when I seen what's going on, I was like, hold the fuck up. I got to figure out a way for us to try to negotiate something because this don't got to go nowhere. It don't have to go nowhere. Because if this, and I'm standing right next to the gate. It was like a gate on a window. And I'm like, if he just, it's going to be ugly.
Shout out to Tim McCormick, so wherever you are.
Yeah, I said, hold, let me slide to this. Because I wasn't that dude that was on it. I ain't the dude that went to jail and all of a sudden I became tough. I became realer than everybody in society. I'm thoroughly or tougher than everybody that never went to jail. I went to jail, did my time, educated myself the best way, and went and lived my life. I wasn't mad at nobody. I wasn't angry at nobody. I wasn't trying to I was in jail, I'm tougher than you. And I let people know this. When dudes say, damn, man, you a real nigga, you did 20 years in jail. I said, no, I'm a kid. The boy that never went to jail is the real nigga.
Right.
Don't never fed up, young boy. Don't never get me mixed up and think that I'm realer than your pop. I'm realer than your uncle. They got a real job that work for SEPTA or transportation or work at Walmart. Right. No, I'm no realer than them. I'm a human being just like them.